The first rays of sunlight crept over the horizon, casting a gentle glow over the sprawling cityscape of Sao Paulo. The city, often referred to as Sampa by locals, began to stir from its slumber, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. The colors seemed to dance and blend, creating a breathtaking masterpiece that only nature could craft. I could feel the energy of Sao Paulo, even as I sipped my morning coffee. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingled with the crisp morning air, invigorating my senses. The city was waking up. Slowly but surely, the streets began to fill with the sounds of life. The streets were starting to buzz with life. Cars honked, buses rumbled, and people hurried to their destinations, each contributing to the symphony of the city. A symphony of car horns, distant music, and the chatter of street vendors filled the air. The vendors set up their stalls, their voices calling out to potential customers, adding to the vibrant tapestry of sounds. This was Sao Paulo, a city that never sleeps, a place where adventure awaits around every corner. The sheer size and energy of the city were both overwhelming and exhilarating. My adventure began on this beautiful morning. With every step, I felt more connected to the heartbeat of the city. I was ready to get lost in the heart of Brazil's most vibrant city. The narrow streets and wide avenues beckoned, each promising a new discovery. I could feel the pulse of Sao Paulo, and it was exhilarating. The city's energy was infectious, making me eager to explore more. With a map in my hand and a thirst for discovery, I set out to explore the streets of this urban jungle. Every corner held a new surprise, every alley a hidden gem. There's a certain magic to a city waking up. The transition from night to day brought with it a sense of renewal and endless possibilities. It's like watching a blank canvas come alive with color. The city transformed before my eyes, each moment more vibrant than the last. And Sao Paulo is a masterpiece in the making. Its beauty lies not just in its architecture, but in its people, its culture, and its relentless spirit. With each step I took, I found myself drawn deeper into its intoxicating energy. The city had a way of pulling you in, making you a part of its ever-evolving story. My first stop was Avenida Paulista, often called the heart of Sao Paulo. This iconic avenue stretches for nearly 3 kilometers, cutting through the city like a vibrant artery. It's a place where the pulse of Sao Paulo can be felt most strongly, a microcosm of the city's energy and diversity. This iconic avenue is a bustling mix of art, business, and culture. Art installations dot the sidewalks, adding splashes of color and creativity to the urban landscape. The street is lined with corporate offices, cultural institutions, and shopping centers, making it a hub of activity day and night. Skyscrapers towered overhead, their glass facades reflecting the morning sun. These towering structures are home to some of the most important businesses in Brazil, symbolizing the economic power of Sao Paulo. The architecture here is a blend of modernity and tradition, with sleek new buildings standing alongside historic landmarks. People from all walks of life hurried by, their faces reflecting the city's dynamic spirit. Business professionals, artists, students, and tourists all share this space, creating a vibrant tapestry of human activity. The diversity of the crowd is a testament to Sao Paulo's status as a global city. I stopped to listen to a street musician, his fingers dancing over the strings of his guitar. His music was a beautiful blend of traditional Brazilian rhythms and contemporary sounds, capturing the essence of the city's cultural fusion. The melodies seemed to resonate with the very soul of Avenida Paulista. The melody was intoxicating, a mix of Brazilian rhythms that made me want to dance. People gathered around, some swaying to the music, others simply enjoying the performance. It was a moment of shared joy, a reminder of the power of music to bring people together. Nearby, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee lured me into a charming cafe. The cafe was a cozy haven amidst the hustle and bustle, with a welcoming atmosphere and the rich scent of coffee beans in the air. It was the perfect place to take a break and soak in the surroundings. I sat at a small table outside, sipping my coffee and watching the world go by. The cafe's outdoor seating offered a perfect vantage point to observe the lively street scenes. As I enjoyed my drink, I felt a deep connection to the city, a sense of being part of its vibrant life. This was the essence of Sao Paulo, a city that never slows down. The constant movement of people and vehicles, the ever-changing scenes, and the palpable energy all contributed to the unique character of Avenida Paulista. It was a place where the past, present, and future seemed to converge. Across the street, the Museo de Arte de São Paulo, MASP, beckoned. This renowned museum is not only a cultural landmark but also an architectural icon. Its striking design, with the main building suspended high above the ground on bright red beams, is a bold statement of modernist architecture. This architectural marvel, suspended high above the ground on bright red beams, is a symbol of the city's artistic soul. Inside, the museum houses an impressive collection of artworks from around the world, reflecting São Paulo's rich cultural heritage and its role as a global art hub. The MASP is a testament to the city's commitment to preserving and celebrating art in all its forms. Leaving the chic energy of Paulista, I ventured into the bohemian neighborhood of Vila Madalena. My destination, Beco do Batman, a narrow alley transformed into an open-air art gallery. Every inch of space, from the building's walls to the staircases, was a canvas exploding with color. Murals, tags, and stencils created a kaleidoscope of creativity. Each piece told a story, reflecting the soul of the artist and the spirit of São Paulo. As I wandered through this urban labyrinth, I encountered a young artist adding the finishing touches to his latest masterpiece. His name was Tiago, and his passion for his craft was contagious. He spoke about how the walls of Beco do Batman gave voice to the city's soul. It was a place where art wasn't confined to museums but lived and breathed on the streets. From the world of street art, I journeyed to a culinary paradise, the Mercado Municipal. Nestled in the heart of São Paulo, this market is a beacon for food lovers and culture enthusiasts alike. This bustling market is a feast for the senses. The moment you step inside, you're greeted by a whirlwind of colors, sounds, and smells. The air was thick with the aroma of exotic spices, fresh produce, and sizzling meats. Vendors called out, their voices creating a symphony of commerce. Each stall seemed to tell its own story, inviting you to explore further, their voices creating a symphony of commerce. The energy was palpable, with vendors passionately showcasing their goods and customers eagerly engaging in the lively banter. I wandered through the labyrinthine stalls, each turn revealing new treasures. From handcrafted goods to gourmet delights, the market was a treasure trove of discoveries. Amazed by the sheer variety of goods on display, there were artisanal cheeses, freshly baked bread, and an array of sweets that could satisfy any sweet tooth. From mountains of colorful fruits and vegetables to freshly caught seafood and cured meats, the market offered a glimpse into the heart of Brazilian cuisine. Each item seemed to reflect the vibrant culture and rich culinary traditions of the region. The market offered a glimpse into the heart of Brazilian cuisine. I marveled at the assortment of Brazilian food items, each more tempting than the last. I couldn't resist trying a pastel de bacalhau, a traditional codfish pastry. The vendor's smile was as warm as the pastry itself, making the experience even more delightful. The flaky crust and savory filling were divine. As I ate, I felt a connection to the generations of people who had enjoyed this very same treat. I chatted with a fruit vendor named Maria. Her stall was a rainbow of fresh produce, each piece carefully arranged to catch the eye. She told me stories of her family and the market, her words painting a picture of São Paulo's rich history and culture. Maria's passion for her work was evident, and her stories added a personal touch to my visit. Her words painting a picture of São Paulo's rich history and culture. Through her tales, I felt a deeper connection to the city and its people, making my visit to Mercado Municipal truly unforgettable. A little slice of Japan, Liberdade. My next destination was Liberdade, São Paulo's Japanese neighborhood. Stepping off the bus, I felt like I had been transported to another world. Red lanterns adorned the streets, and Japanese characters graced shop signs. The air was filled with the enticing aroma of ramen and yakitori. I strolled down Rua Galvão Bueno, Liberdade's main artery. Stores offered everything from traditional Japanese snacks to delicate ceramics and kimonos. I stopped at a small food stall and savored delicious takoyaki, octopus balls drizzled with savory sauce. As I ate, I watched a group of elderly men playing shogi, a Japanese board game. Their focused expressions and the gentle clatter of the pieces created a sense of timeless tradition. When the sun goes down, São Paulo transforms once more. The energy that buzzed throughout the day intensifies, taking on an electric quality. São Paulo's nightlife is legendary, and I was ready to experience its magic. From Villa Madalena's bohemian bars to the upscale clubs of Itaim Bibi, the city offers a night out for every taste. I chose to spend the evening in Pinheiros, a trendy neighborhood known for its lively bars and restaurants. The streets were alive with people, laughter, and music. I settled into a cozy bar with live samba music. The music was intoxicating, and soon I found myself tapping my feet and swaying to the rhythm. All around me, people were dancing, laughing, and enjoying the vibrant atmosphere. As my adventure in Sao Paulo drew to a close, I realized that the best way to experience this city is to let yourself get lost in it. Wander down its bustling streets, explore its hidden alleys, and embrace the unexpected encounters that await around every corner. From the artistic energy of Beco do Batman to the culinary delights of Mercado Municipal, from the Japanese culture of Liberdade to the vibrant nightlife, Sao Paulo is a city that will surprise and captivate you. It's a city that pulses with life, a place where cultures collide and creativity flourishes. So come and lose yourself in the heart of Brazil's most dynamic city. They say that the soul of a city lies in its people, and I couldn't agree more. The people of Sao Paulo are warm, welcoming, and full of life. They are passionate about their city and eager to share its treasures with visitors. From the street vendors to the artists, from the musicians to the shopkeepers, every encounter I had in Sao Paulo was filled with a genuine warmth that made me feel right at home. This is a city that embraces diversity, where people from all walks of life come together to create a vibrant tapestry of cultures and experiences. As I boarded my flight home, I knew that this was not goodbye, but rather a see you soon. Sao Paulo, or Sampa as the locals affectionately call it, had captured a piece of my heart. It's a city that stays with you long after you've left, its energy lingering in your memory, its rhythms echoing in your soul. Until next time, Sampa. I can't wait to get lost in your vibrant streets once more.